Hey, it's Allie with Seattle Coffee Gear, and today we're doing a crew review of the new Jura Ena 8. This is a new machine from them that actually has a lot of different design features as well. I really liked it so far, so I'm going to go over some of the things that they've changed. So overall, pretty small footprint, right under 13 inches high. So it'll fit under most cabinet spaces, and just really it'll be overall small in your kitchen if you have a lot of appliances out. You have an 8-ounce bean hopper, which is a little bit smaller than I'm used to seeing on super automatics, but I think it kind of works with the overall compact design. A liter on this water tank here, which is a new design as well. It's kind of got like this cool crystal design and this interesting water filter feature here. I thought this was kind of cool at first. It looks like something you would inject or shoot the filter in there, but that's actually the filter at the bottom. And this is just your little notches on it, so it's easier to pull in and out. That filter in there is actually their intelligent filter. I might have the name on that wrong, but it's going to prevent you from having to descale your machine. So it's really important that you use that anytime you use this machine. It just makes it easier on you, and it'll make your coffee taste better as well. You have a bypass doser here, which is actually a cool little design. Usually when you see it on other machines, it's just a little like flap that goes up and down, most of the time plastic. This one has a little metal cover that's a slider. So it's giving me a message right now saying, because I didn't actually put any coffee in there, but it will sense that when you open it up. You have your scoop that comes in the box. You'll just toss in your pre-ground or decaf or whatever you'd like to use. Gives you a little message about that on the front. To change the grind on this machine, you actually do that with the hopper itself, which is kind of a cool little design that they've added in. They basically combined that. So you'd actually just spin this little hopper circular part at the top. So that's pretty cool. A little built-in thing, a little easy click. Hard to see because it is so built in, but it has little notches on the front here for your adjustment. You have a power button in the back that will activate the machine. And that's pretty much it on the externals. This machine is going to have this siphon system for milk, like all other Jura machines. Has 10 drinks programmed into it: espresso, cappuccino, hot water, latte, all those good things. You can brew 2 espressos with this as well. It has a doppio option. It does give you some programming, not a ton. These buttons are multifunction, so I'm going to hold this down to get into the menu there. You have your maintenance to keep track of all of that, some of those product settings, and then you also have machine settings in here that would be like milliliters instead of ounces and all of that good stuff. So not very interesting or exciting. Anytime you're changing this, if you're going to change the programming, so let's do ristretto. I'm just going to hold down the button for that. You can change the volume. So you'd click on that. You can change all the way, so it's at a 1/2 ounce right now for ristretto. You can go up or down. You can do that as well with any of the other drinks. You have your coffee strength, which this one will actually get you to choose in half beans all the way up. So you can go all the way from 1/2 bean to 5 full beans. So get a lot of options for how much coffee volume-wise you want in there. I like strong coffee, so I'm just going to go ahead and save this at the max. Beautiful. And then you get one more option over here, temperature, which is a big one for a lot of super auto drinkers, I think. So right now it's set on high. I have normal and I have low. So we have 3 temperatures altogether. I'm going to try it on high and just keep it there. Overall, that's pretty much it. We have our drip tray here. This is the, this comes off for cleaning if you're wondering what that was about. This is your drip, your spouts here. They actually can go from 2 to 5 inches for cup clearance wise. Slides really easy up and down. It's hard to see on this too, I think, but there is a, look, let me just turn it a little bit. There is a hot water spout right here. This is where your hot water will dispense, which is nice, so it won't go through the spouts where coffee goes. So if you're making tea or you just like having hot water for other reasons, that's kind of nice. So it's not going to pass through the same way as your coffee does, so it won't have any of that left over. Let's put this down. Here is your drip tray. The drip tray, I will say, is a little extra, or it's just got a lot of components really. So we have our dregs box here, sorry, from leftover me testing this before we started our video. The drip tray, or like the chrome plate metal, comes off as well for cleaning if you just wanted to polish it or something like that. Now this particular design for the drip tray I appreciate, but it contributes to one of the reasons why it has so many parts. This is a cover, so when you're walking it over to the sink, it won't splash or, you know, spill as easily. So it just comes apart like that. But all of these extra parts, all of it coming apart, will just be a little bit more to clean. So just keep that in mind. Just slide that back in place. There we have it. This one does come in red, which is nice. A lot of the machines we carry will be kind of like more boring or traditional colors like black or chrome. So nice little stripe of color there. And I think that's about it. It does connect to the Jura Smart Connect. There's actually a cool little feature in the back where you can unplug it under the Jura brand and just plug it in there so you can use the Joe app. So you'd be able to use or make coffee from that app on your phone. I think that's it. Let's try a coffee. I'm actually going to make a little cappuccino here. Monty mug. Let's see. Let's go scroll through all of these. It has a really nice scroll feature as well. I don't necessarily like touchscreens all the time because sometimes they can be a little bit hard. This one does look like it's a good picture, so I keep trying to hit it as a touchscreen, but I like using those buttons mostly. Here we go, cappuccino. I actually don't know what it's set up to for a cappuccino right now, so I'm just gonna check in the programming. Volume-wise, 3 ounces is a little small. Oh, I guess that would be for coffee. Let's just see what happens. So we'll do 6 ounces because that's a traditional cappuccino. And then coffee strength, make sure that's all the way up. Save. And then let's just check the heat. There we go. That's what I wanted to know. High. Milk foam. So I did get that mixed up. I thought about that. So this is the foam. We want 14 seconds worth of milk. That's probably going to be a lot. Turn it to 10. And we're going to go back and fix that coffee because I want that to be more like 1.5 ounces. Oops. 6 ounces of coffee would be more like a drip. Let's do 1.5 ounces. Save. Perfect. And that will stay the same until you change it again. So keep that in mind. Back. Here we go. And it will be one touch now that I have all this set up. So say this is your next day after you've set up all your machine. You just walk up to it and hit cappuccino. Another thing that Jura does that I really like is that you can change all of the settings on the fly. So if you had a if you had some company over who wanted a drink and they like it a little bit different than you, you can change it while it's brewing instead of having to change the whole setting. Beautiful. That milk looks really good. Really foamy, really fine foam as well. They do have that PEP pump in here, which is a special design for Jura, which is exclusively for them. I think it does make a difference in that actual espresso taste. It tastes more like a traditional semi-automatic. Voila, my cappuccino. I have a lot of coffee sitting right underneath that foam, so it's going to be strong at first. Smells good. Oh, that's so yummy. This is the Narrows coffee that I'm using in this from Bluebeard, which is a local roaster here in Washington. Super good, super chocolatey espresso. Holds up in milk, but it's really, really mellow. I enjoy that a lot. There you have it. Let me go over really quick what comes in the box. I've got some cleaning for your milk system. So just a little bit of tester here. And that's what this is for as well. This will be for your milk cleaning. We already talked about the scoop. That will be for your pre-ground coffee, pardon me. You have a little bag here that will hold your user manual, and they had some fun little tech interview in there as well. And these are the Jura cleaning tablets. This is something that makes their machines different than other machines that we carry. Their brew units are actually built into the machine, so you can't pull those out for cleaning. Instead, they give you these here that will clean the machine for you. You actually just drop them in the little bypass here, and you can run it through your machine. And then that's it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, and we'll see you next time.